Hello there, I'm Animatronic-Artistry, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be discussing / theorizing on the Lefty animatronic and its companion Carney. It's worth noting that the Lefty animatronic first appeared in the game Five Nights at Freddy's 6, as I'm calling it. It was created by Henry Emily, who may have also created the rest of the Rockstar animatronics and L-Chip, given that Lefty and Carney share the same model as Rockstar Freddy. It seems that not all of the animatronics are haunted, except for the Scraps and Lefty. It's possible that Carney, a Help Wanted 2 animatronic, was built as a companion to Lefty to assist him in his search for the marionette. Although I don't own Help Wanted 2 nor a VR headset, I have seen some game playthroughs and leaked voice lines on YouTube. Unfortunately, Lefty doesn't have any new voice lines to analyze, and Carney's voice lines aren't related to the lore, at least that is how I saw it. I've always wondered how Lefty managed to capture the marionette. Do Lefty and the other rock stars, including Carney and L-Chip, have advanced artificial intelligence like the Funtimes and Glamrocks? If so, how do they work? I'm sure Marionette is too smart for Lefty. However, it seems that Lefty managed to somehow outsmart her. If so, how did he do it? And where was Carney in Five Nights at Freddy's 6? The boring non-lore explanation is that he is just a Help Wanted 2 character, just like Mystic Hippo is. But in the lore, Carney could have been built to capture the security puppet but failed to do so. That explains why Carney is a carnival-themed animatronic, which fits with the security puppet Funtime clown theme. The reason why I say that Carney could have been built to capture the security puppet is that the security puppet could be haunted by the crying child from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, which could explain the similarities between the crying child and the security puppet, like the stripes on the torso, the blue tear tracks, and the yellow eyes, which, if you never noticed, is the same color as the Five Nights at Freddy's World's yellow eyes and the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Fredbear yellow text. And did the security puppet burn at the end of the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 game fire? My guess is no. I'm sure he managed to take the marionette, including Lefty, out of the fire. That could explain why Lefty was not shown in the end cutscene of the game. To me, it feels that Lefty is Charlotte's new body now, and Carney is still on the search for security puppet but without his master, aka Henry. Since he's dead, Carney cannot get a grip on where the security puppet could be. And Lefty, now being haunted by Charlotte, might have the security puppet inside of her. Meaning that since she no longer haunts the original puppet and her soul transferred to Lefty, she ejected her old body and let the security puppet climb inside her to keep him safe from Carney's grasp. If we are to believe that the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 crying child is haunting the security puppet, the friendship between Henry's daughter and William's son is stronger than their dad's friendship was, which makes sense since they are practically childhood friends. In conclusion, I may be wrong about the security puppet and Carney. I wanted to bring back the crying child and give him his own animatronic body because I believe his soul was ejected from Golden Freddy by Cassidy, who's a vengeful spirit, but he is not. I think he found the security puppet because he knows his best friend is hunting the original one. I included the Carney animatronic in the Lefty lore even though he could be just a mediocre extra for the Dread Bear Carnival thing in Help Wanted 2. Lastly, I agree that the Lefty animatronic is Charlotte's new body, and it's all thanks to her father trying to burn her to set her free. However, her job is not over yet, and with the security puppet, aka Crying Child, by her side, they are most likely in the Pizzaplex spying on Gregory and Freddy as they slowly discover the truth but are unable to help them due to Vanny's influence. This theory may not make sense, but as my first video, it was pretty fun to make. So, what do you think? What if the crying child is haunting the security puppet instead of Golden Freddy with Cassidy, like many of you will say in the comments? And let's take it a step further. What if Charlotte's new body is the Lefty animatronic? Imagine the possibilities. With such advanced features at her disposal, how could Charlotte utilize them to her advantage? I'm asking these questions for some food for thought. I am your host, Animatronic-Artistry. Goodbye.